Hi, I'm Olivia and this is Ritual Kitchen, where I tackle different spiritual themes, topics, myths, stories, and I like to combine it with some cooking or some fermentation or some baking. So last week I got a little chakra clearing done for myself, and my root chakra was out of whack, not the way it should be, and so I thought I would make a ferment out of lots and lots of root vegetables that have come straight out of the ground. Also talk about the root chakra because every time that I do a bit of research about how to take care of my energy or my body, then I can maybe share it with someone and it'll be useful as well. If you're not familiar with the chakras, they are the major energy centers in our body. The root chakra is at the base of the spine, around the tailbone area, where the sacral chakra, solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, and your crown chakra. There, of course, might be more energy centers in the body, but those are the main ones that have the largest influence. So the root chakra is at the base of the spine, at the foundation of our body. It is basically our center for emotional and spiritual balance. So obviously I am, as calm as I may seem, I am apparently not spiritually and emotionally balanced. I was a little bit surprised by this because I thought I was, doing pretty good. Got everything under control, feeling mighty fine. Yeah, admittedly I've only just started really doing regular yoga and I am also a person in general who tends to be very in my head, thinking a lot. I just have to pay extra attention to getting grounded, to getting my body to breathing and stuff, probably more than other people do. So it's the foundation for our base instincts, our needs, our security. So it can kind of be out of balance if you go through a tough time or a lot of change, or you're feeling, powerless in a certain situation or something. Then it can come up as an energy blockage or just the imbalance. But it's basically the most important chakra because it's the foundation of your body. So if your root chakra is out of whack, then the rest of your chakras can be doing fine, but they're not going to be. They just won't be working as well as they could be if your root chakra was also perfectly balanced and happy. Focusing on your root chakra and things that are good for it, it helps draw the energy from your head or your brain down into the rest of your body. Whether you are manifesting something or trying to make a job happen, you've got to root it in reality, in the ground, for it to really be able to take root and grow. You can only go up as far as you can go down. So if your roots don't go that far into the ground, then you're not going to be able to rise that high up into the sky. Don't forget to breathe, don't forget to stretch, don't forget to go on walks in nature, don't forget to meditate. But the biggest ones are just, getting in your body and being in nature, being outside. Which is also not that easy to do in Berlin in the wintertime. So that was my little introduction to the root chakra. And now I am going to make this ferment. I'm going to peel, I've got like 7 carrots basically. I've got 1 radish and then some galangal and ginger and curcuma. Curcuma is the German word, so turmeric. So usually when I've done ferments, I've done them quite chunky. So today I'm going to really grate this one and for like a kind of a juicier, maybe a slightly softer ferment. I think I did a pretty great job. What's good or what's kind of nice about this size is that it releases a lot of liquid. Won't need to squeeze and pound it as much because the vegetables are already very small and have released a lot of the juice from being grated. So I'm going to add a tablespoon of salt to this. I can start releasing more juice while I take care of the rest. So I'm using like 2 thumb-sized pieces of ginger and 1 thumb-sized piece of galangal, and then turmeric. Now, if you do this and you don't want orange fingers, then I would suggest putting on some gloves. Color of the turmeric, or I don't know, the turmeric is just very strong. It dyes your fingers yellow basically. Maybe I'll do 3 pieces. Use your eyeballs to make your own decision. Smaller hole. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add like a teaspoon of nigella seeds because they're great. They're very strong though, so don't too much. And then I'm putting in, I couldn't find any normal black pepper, so I'm putting in some like Japanese pepper. If you don't have this, which you probably don't because it's quite obscure. It's from my roommate. Then just add like maybe a tablespoon of peppercorns. Then the other thing is I have about 2 or 3 tablespoons of like some kimchi juice left over, so I'm gonna add this as well. Make myself actually a root tea in the meantime. I'm just gonna let it, ooze a bit. Let the salt kind of make some more of the liquid of the carrots come out, and then after that we can squeeze it into a tiny space. I'm also going to add a turmeric root to the tea. Triple root grounding tea. And a lemon. And mash this up a little bit. I'm also going to add a little bit of cinnamon. Here is the cocktail of health. And I've got this weight, because now I'm starting to get more profesh. There we go. Our Root Chakra ferment of carrots and radish and ginger and galangal and turmeric, nigella seeds, teeny bit of kimchi juice. New baby. It'll start getting super bubbly in 3 days when the magic really starts happening, and then I can probably try it in a week and tell you how it went. Okay, so the tea has been brewing for probably at least 10 minutes, so yeah, tastes like the earth. No, it's good. It's just a slightly fancier version of ginger lemon honey tea, except you've got triple root power. Cooking for the root chakra. The other thing that I learned this week having to do with the chakras was which essential oils go or can help the root chakra, which isn't something that I was knew anything about. I still don't really, but I'm gonna give it a try, and maybe I can tell you how it went. Some essential oils that can be soothing, calming, grounding, etc. are frankincense, patchouli, ginger, black pepper, myrrh, rosewood, vetiver. I don't even know what that is, so maybe that's worth a video. What is vetiver? Cedarwood. I did actually get a cedarwood essential oil, and I've been rubbing it on my wrists and just behind my ears, just because it smells really nice. Yeah, woody and earthy, so it's quite nice. And spruce. Kind of smells that are very earthy can also help you ground, help you take root. Yeah, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, if you learned something new, let me know. Like it, click on the button so that it tells you when I make new videos. Send this to a friend who is needing some stability in their life. Yeah, or if you have any other tips, then please let me know, because my head is so often in the clouds, and yeah, I need people to bring me back down to earth. Okay, so it has been a week since I made this fermentation, my Root Chakra fermentation, and so awkward. So this is what it looks like now. It's nice and red. I obviously understood its job and took it very seriously, and it looks great now. So those bits of red carrot have, changed the color, and probably the radish too, and the kimchi juice. So this is the first fermentation that I've done with refinely grated vegetables. So here's what it looks like up close. Kind of quite an interesting texture. Wow, this is some intense stuff. I don't even know exactly how to describe it. It's very, you get a really nice kick from the ginger. So it got almost like got quite a meaty taste to it. I'm not sure if that's from like the kimchi. Got that great sourness to it. There's like a really fragrant pepper taste, and the texture is it's still quite crunchy, even though it doesn't look like it. Yeah, there's a lot going on. Probably put it in a salad. Maybe eat it with potatoes, roast potatoes, or make some hummus or like a bean mash. It would go really well in a sandwich. That's some intense stuff. If my root chakra wasn't spinning already, it sure would be now. Yeah, feel free to create your own root chakra ferment and tell me how it goes. Send this to a friend who has issues with their root, or wants to find a way of preserving their veggies a long time. I'll see you next time.